Well, hello, friends. I am here with my co-host Stella, as always, because it is a very exciting day in my household. I've been on lockdown for like a number of days. I don't know how many anymore, or where I am in space and time. But the most exciting thing that happens in lockdown is when I get vegetables delivered. And today, I made a mistake this week, and now I have two vegetable deliveries at the same time, and that is super exciting. So, yes, Stella, you can talk too. So, I generally get a delivery from Imperfect Foods every week. They're kind of my staples. I don't make videos because they're my staples. I mean, what am I going to do? Pull out, like, oh, it's a cucumber, like, oh, it's a lettuce. Like, I mean, these are not that exciting. That's like when you go to a bridal shower or something, or like a baby shower, and they individually wrap each little box of each little socks, and you have to sit there and be like, oh, it's another pair of socks, like, oh, and you have to like applaud or something. I don't know. I've never been to a baby shower. So I get my sort of boring stuff, although I get some fun stuff in there too. I mean, absolutely, I recommend Imperfect big time. But I get the more unusual things from Full Circle or from Milk Run. Generally, what I'll do with Milk Run is I will have them open on my computer all the time, and I'll be checking back to see what's available because they sell out of stuff really fast. And when they have a large number of things that I want all at once, that's when I hit, the button and I do my order. So that's what I did this week, except what I didn't realize was I had my bi-weekly Full Circle order already set. And like right after I hit yes, confirm, let's buy this stuff, Full Circle was like, it's time to customize your box. And I was like, fuck. So I was gonna skip it, but then I went on there and I looked, and they had some stuff that Imperfect didn't have, Milk Run didn't have, and I was like, let's just get a lot of vegetables. I mean, this is literally the most exciting thing I have going on, and I really kind of like vegetables, so but what's really cool is I don't remember what I ordered. So this is, I love getting packages. I love produce. I love having things delivered to my door. I love having things to open, and I love surprises. So I sort of have made myself a little surprise of vegetables delivered to my door. It's a perfect storm of happy Kelly. If Stella could get down for a sec, we'll see how this is gonna go. So let's. Hey now, come on. Why'd you hop down? Come on, little girl. All right, it's a fight for Vegetable Mountain. So while I'm wrestling with her, a couple of interesting differences between Imperfect, Milk Run, and Full Circle that I've noticed, and I've mentioned this before. It has a lot to do with their delivery styles. Imperfect is like so much communication. Like you get a text and they're like, we're coming to get you, Barbara. And they're like, we're in your neighborhood, we're getting closer. And then they send you another text to be like, we have come to your door, we have been here and gone. And then it's sitting out there, to go and get it. Milk Run, they sent me an email and I was like, oh, okay, they're out there, I can go and get it. I didn't hear them deliver it, they're very quiet, but the email helps. But you gotta be checking your email. But I knew it was coming today, so it helped. Full Circle is just like, surprise, bitch. Like, last time I got it from them, it was 11 o'clock at night. They tapped on the door, if anything, and ran away. If I hadn't, if Brian hadn't heard it, it would have sat out all night. The delivery today, when I went out to get Milk Run, Full Circle was already there. I don't know what time this morning they dropped it. So their delivery times are like really variable, and there's not really any warning to it. You just gotta like be keeping your eye out. But one thing that I really like about Imperfect as well is a lot of your stuff comes in these great big bags for keeping your stuff cold, like particularly if you order cheese or meat or dairy or something. And they've got these cool cold packs. So I invariably run out of space in my vegetable drawer. I don't think that should be surprising to anybody at this point. So what I do is I use these as sort of auxiliary vegetable containers. So I keep the cold pack on the bottom, I pile my vegetables in there, and I close it up and shove it in there so that I've got more space for vegetables. They're not falling all over the place and they're kept sort of cold, and it really helps. It helps a lot. But I really want to see what's in my produce delivery. And little Miss Madam here is settling in like she's just gonna hang out, queen of Vegetable Mountain. Hey, you want, can you fuck off? Come on, up, down. See that alarm? That's what happens. I don't know what's happening. That's convenient. Okay. So the first one I'm getting into is Full Circle. This is your surprise bitch stuff. They don't, as far as I can tell, they don't send you any kind of cool packs or anything, although they did send me a smaller version of one because I ordered, yeah, so there was a smaller one on top because I ordered a thing of salad dressing from them and they put it in there. So they did do that. Ordinarily, the emails from them say, have a cooler outside your door, we'll put it in the cooler. I don't have a cooler, but also they're not putting things in coolers right now anyway because of COVID-19. They're trying to be very careful. So I don't want to like shit on them because, you know, ordinarily it would be different. So anyway, they send you a nice manifest. This is what you ordered. So this is going to help me figure out what I got because there's two things in there I might be confused about. So first, I have some beautiful red kale, which is fairly standard. I get that a lot. I really love kale. I got more dandelion greens because I fucking love dandelion greens. And I hope that I come up with a more interesting way to use them this time. I got more spinach. So now I have 3 bunches of spinach in my fridge. Last time I was sad that I didn't get enough spinach. Now I have lots of spinach, which is great. I got this lovely red lettuce. I love lettuce in all kinds of colors. I find myself really drawn to a lot of like deep red and purple vegetables for some reason. It just, they make everything look so nice. In a thing that says strawberries, but it's not strawberries, I have sugar snap peas. Oh no, I dropped one. That must mean it wants to, oh no, what happened? What a terrible accident. They're so good. Sugar snap peas are so good. I didn't eat them for a while because I thought maybe I couldn't, because I thought maybe the sugar content would be too high or something. I went looking it up. Apparently they're totally fine for diabetics and actually sort of recommended, so I call that a score. There's really exciting stuff down here. This, I believe, is some thyme. I really can't overstate like how great cooking with fresh herbs is. I mean, I do most of my cooking with dried herbs, but when I have access to fresh, it just makes a huge difference. And what I've been doing is I've been buying things like this and then taking cuttings of it and trying to regrow it with varying levels of success. Basil does not want to be grown by me. I don't know what else to do about that. But I've got some thyme growing, a little bit. I've got a little bit of oregano growing. I've got mint actually growing, which is great because it's one of the easiest things to grow, and yet I have killed it in the past, so every success is a success worth mentioning. And I've got some rosemary and some sage that might be doing okay. Well, it's touch and go. We'll see. So I decided to get a little bit adventurous and try some things I've never tried before. I love mushrooms, and a ton of different mushrooms grow here in Oregon, and there's so many varieties that I've tried since I moved out here, but there's so many that I still haven't tried, so I'm just gonna challenge myself to figure out what to do with them. I got these guys here, Velvet Piapini. I should have looked up how to pronounce everything before I opened the box, but I didn't remember what was in the box. This is the one that I really don't know how to say. Forest Namico? Let's go with that. Sounds like the name of a gas station, but I am really, really, really excited to try these. And I was looking up the descriptions of them. They sound really good. Last thing in the box is a prepackaged thing I had been hearing about for a while. I am so excited to try this. These are kelp pickles made from Alaskan kelp. And I am really, really excited to see what that tastes like. Okay, so this is starting to get to be a long video. So I'm gonna call this end of part 1. I'm gonna get this put in the fridge, and then I'm gonna jump into the second box. And if you're bored, then this is a perfect time for you to stop watching and don't bother with the second one. What can I say? Okay,